Hello everyone, this is NFL Hashira. Welcome to this new episode of Full Predictions, edition week 17. Last week we had a record of 11-5. This week we will have 2 games on Wednesday, and 3 games on Saturday. Merry Christmas to all, enjoy the holidays week, and I hope you give and receive love and peace. First matchup. We will have the Kansas City Chiefs visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Wednesday morning football game. The Chiefs won with great authority last week. Mahomes played despite the injury. The truth is, I don't think that if he played last week he wouldn't play this week. The Steelers couldn't beat the Ravens and struggled trying to move the ball. Despite everything, I think the Chiefs will play with confidence, and the Steelers, still trying to compete to win the division, will wait for the Ravens to stumble. Steelers slay the Chiefs. Second matchup. We will have the Baltimore Ravens visiting the Houston Texans. This game will also be on Wednesday, but after the first game. The Ravens are a team that has played better than the Texans, and they are a better team. Last week the Texans suffered a major injury to Tank Dell. I think the Ravens suffered a major injury. Texans lack talent, and they are paying for what they did last year when they reached the divisional round. Ravens slay the Texans. Third matchup. We will have the Seattle Seahawks visiting the Chicago Bears. This game is Thursday Night Football. In this game the Seahawks will seek to regain the lead of their division if the Rams lose or wait to face them in the last week. The Bears are eliminated and Caleb Williams is playing very poorly. Seahawks slay the Bears. Fourth matchup. We will have the Los Angeles Chargers visiting the New England Patriots. This is a Saturday game. The Chargers are just waiting for the regular season to end. They already beat the Broncos, so they have an advantage. New England is an easy team for them, so I don't see any surprises. Chargers slay the Patriots. Fifth matchup. We will have the Denver Broncos visiting the Cincinnati Bengals. Afternoon game on Saturday. The Bengals are a better team from what Burrow has shown, but their defense is very mediocre. The Broncos do not have the best offense in the league, but they can hurt the Bengals. In recent weeks they have not allowed so many points, so I also consider they are a team that has managed to achieve a good streak. If the Broncos win, they are in the playoffs. If the Bengals win, they should expect the Colts, Dolphins, and Broncos to lose in the last week. Bengals slay the Broncos. Sixth matchup. We will have the Arizona Cardinals visiting the Los Angeles Rams. Last game on Saturday. The Cardinals lost an improbable game last week. They made a fool of themselves last week, losing to the Panthers. I understand that the Rams lost the first game against the Cardinals. The Rams at the time were one of the most injured teams in the league, and the Cardinals were playing better. Actually, they are an irregular team that was able to beat the Chargers, Niners, and Rams, but at the end of the year they could not have a clutch closure. The Rams are more motivated and stronger. If they win this game, they will be just one step away from winning the division. Rams slay the Cardinals. Seventh matchup. We will have the Indianapolis Colts visiting the New York Giants. Now Sunday morning games. The Colts are a team with many shortcomings. Anthony Richardson is irregular, and they almost lost to the Titans. Even though they won, they are not a good team. The Giants are the first overall pick in the draft, and I think it is very difficult for another team to take the ticket away from them. Colts slay the Giants. Eighth matchup. We will have the Tennessee Titans visiting the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Titans have a lot to work on this year. They almost won the game against the Colts, but they lost. The Jaguars are another low grade this year. They have played poorly and with a backup quarterback, bad coaching, and they can only play with the little pride they have left after losing to the Raiders. It is a difficult match, both are eliminated, and this match will only define who will be the last place in the division. Titans slay the Jaguars. 9th matchup. We will have the New York Jets visiting the Buffalo Bills. The Jets are the disappointment of the season. Aaron Rodgers was expected to have a decent year, but Zach Wilson has played better than him. The Bills have everything better than the Jets. Bills slay the Jets. 10th matchup. We will have the Green Bay Packers visiting the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are a strong team. The Packers are a contender. The Packers, in the last game between them, Jordan Love was injured and played. They both won, and I don't see anything other than the best team of the two being the winner. Packers slay the Vikings. 11th matchup. We will have the Las Vegas Raiders visiting the New Orleans Saints. Both are totally garbage equipment. The Raiders at least beat the Jaguars, and I think they can take a little streak. Maybe they both don't play for nothing. The Saints do not have a coach, which is a clear disadvantage. Raiders slay the Saints. 12th matchup. We will have the Carolina Panthers visiting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think it won't be easy. The Bucs have to win, otherwise they are eliminated. The Panthers are playing well even though they are already eliminated, but they are a team that wants to show that their quarterback and their coach are up for big things. The Buccaneers lost against Dallas, but I think that they can present themselves in a better version this week. Buccaneers slay the Panthers. 13th matchup. We will have the Miami Dolphins visiting the Cleveland Browns. This is in afternoon matches. It is a game that clearly will be a few points. Miami is not an explosive team, and the Browns are a defensive team. Clearly the Dolphins have played better, but it can be even and difficult to predict. The Browns have surprised with victories against their division, and the Dolphins have only won against a team with a losing record. Dolphins slay the Browns. 14th matchup. We will have the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. In an important game for Philly because they lost last week and they want to catch up with the Lions in the National Conference. But it is complicated because they lost against Washington, which is from the division, and the Lions do not have such a difficult game. The Cowboys are already eliminated. Although they won, they are a limited team. Eagles slay the Cowboys. 15th matchup. We will have the Atlanta Falcons visiting the Washington Commanders. On Sunday Night Football, they are both going to play an important game. The Falcons must win because otherwise Tampa Bay will be the divisional leader, and the Commanders must win because they have to guarantee their seed in the playoffs. They do not win their division, but it is enough for them to be in the wild card round. It's in a better moment. Washington than Atlanta, without a doubt, should win. They are also locals and favorites. Commanders slay the Falcons. 16th matchup. We will have the Detroit Lions visiting the San Francisco 49ers. On Monday Night Football, this game seemed to be a game with the potential to be the best of the year, even being a decisive game in the seeding of the National Conference. But no. The Niners are eliminated and the Lions are one of three of the best teams in the league and favorite to play in the Super Bowl. Lions slay the Niners. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe, like the video, share with your family and friends, comment below, and see you soon.